What's up, Tiki Team? Welcome to the channel. My name's Spesh, helping you conquer the Horde. Now today we have so much to talk about in terms of Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. This is going to be one of our first and biggest Vanguard Zombies videos on the channel, and we are finally getting the reveal for Vanguard Zombies tomorrow. You heard me right, Vanguard Zombies will be revealed at 8 AM Pacific time tomorrow, so you're going to want to make sure to stay tuned to the channel for all of that. But let's check out what we got yesterday. Now first we got this insane image or art or video, whatever you would call this, about basically what it's going to be like in Vanguard Zombies. And first and foremost, the biggest thing that sticks out to you is obviously the homie from Ben 10, this four-armed dude. 4 arms, 3 eyes, honestly my ideal girlfriend. And this thing makes the Forsaken look like it's small potatoes, alright? This is the big potato right here. And we may have actually gotten some sort of name for this thing, or at least the beginning of its name, from Eric Maynard's post of intel over on Twitter. Now the intel that Eric Maynard referenced says this. With Kravchenko talking to Jaeger, Kravchenko says, "Come on, I have read your file. You're related to Oberfuhrer Wolfram von List, the fabled leader of the SS unit Die Warhret." And let me, first of all, before we keep going, let me tell you, in Vanguard Zombies, I'm going to pronounce everything so poorly, so please bear with me. Kravchenko goes on to say, he faced similar entities, yes? What was its name? Ah yes, Core. And then Jaeger says, tread carefully, Colonel. There are certain names best left not said aloud. How was my accent there? What do you guys think? So we kind of got the idea that Core, whatever this is, basically this entity is probably whatever this thing that they're talking about is, Core something. And as it turns out, one of the ways that Cold War Zombies is going to connect to Vanguard Zombies is where Kravchenko mentions that Jaeger is related to Oberfuhrer Wolfram von List. Now this guy was the leader of the SS unit Die Warhret, or something like that. And I'm assuming that that is this main guy in the middle of the screen. I think it's safe to assume that this is the main character in the middle of the screen here, holding this weird shake weight thing in his right hand. And as we kind of look around this image, we see these zombies with 3 eyes, and it's very similar to this homeboy here, and it looks like the runes that we've been seeing are basically what this thing is feeding off of, or what summons him, or something like that. I think it's safe, we're just gonna refer to him as Core. I think it's safe to assume that Core is the leader of all these zombies, and he is basically an elder god inside of the Dark Aether. We've heard about elder gods countless times from the Forsaken / Zykov inside of intel throughout the game, and we also heard rumors that the Dark Aether is going to be red. And as we can see, there's a lot of red aesthetic here, so it's interesting to note that technically speaking, depending on how the timeline works and how time works in the Dark Aether, this is set before the events of Tag Der Toten, meaning that it's very possible that whatever happened in Tag Der Toten and how it affected the Dark Aether as everything was sent there changed kind of the aura around the Dark Aether from some sort of red to blue. It had some sort of major effect on the Dark Aether as we know it, and it's possible that that may be kind of how we see this end at the end of the Vanguard Zombies life cycle. It's possible that maybe the way that this ends is some event happening inside of the Dark Aether that correlates with what happened in Tag Der Toten. Now if we go back on Treyarch's Twitter and we scroll up a little bit, they said zombies plus Dark Aether plus demons. Vanguard is bringing one of your favorite modes with a sinister twist. So as you can tell, this is going to be so much darker than we got in Cold War Zombies. Cold War Zombies was kind of like a little soft landing spot for people that maybe didn't play zombies before. A good way to kind of get them starting to play the mode so that they can throw a ton of new storyline and insane things at them with the next iteration. As we scroll up to the next one, we have raise your hand if you're ready for the worldwide reveal of Vanguard Zombies. And we have this homie zombie sticking his hand up out of the ground, and what looks like that same rune right behind it. So it seems like that this rune that we have seen multiple times, by the way. We saw it in intel inside of Cold War, as well as it being in the main logo for Vanguard Zombies. This rune is everywhere, and some sort of occult feel to it is going to obviously bring this to light. And it's interesting to think that maybe Kraft, who we've heard a lot about in the intel, is either A, leading this occult, or B, is researching into the occult and trying to stop them from whatever it is that they have planned. This isn't going to be just your normal run-of-the-mill World War II zombies game that we've played a million times. This zombies game is going to have a very specific storyline that connects to everything that we have done inside of Call of Duty Zombies thus far. And then the very final gift that we get is from Sledgehammer Games, and it says the Vanguard Zombies Worldwide Reveal is coming. And you basically go in to this fella's eyeball and you see Core, the homie Core, sticking out one of his many arms, trying to give us a hand. Yo, is this Mason from the Season 6 reveal artwork? But anyways, it's very interesting to kind of see this homie and kind of what he looks like and what he's about. It looks like he's reaching out to try and help you and like lend you a hand, but obviously that's not the case. You can see the fire around him. You can see just his belt. You can see his earring things hanging off him. He almost looks like he could be part like of an Egyptian mythological creature of some kind. But the Dark Aether, as you can tell, looks so much different inside of this video than it does that we have seen at all inside of Cold War Zombies, and I'm incredibly excited to see where that goes. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and be around for all the new Vanguard Zombies gameplay coming to the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Click on this video, you'll probably like it, I don't know, and I'll see you soon. I want to give a quick massive shout out to any of our channel members or Twitch subs over on the channel, and a big extra shout out to the Zombie Richtofen member, starting off with hashtag bestmod strict archer, the quippest man in the Southern Hemisphere, Commander_Quip, and the man, the myth, the legend, Tis Brandon ZR.